Sala, Kasi. So, and then these are the, I said that these Mahajanpadas have a large territorial, what is the coverage? Large territorial. And thereafter, in this one, Magadha. Who is there? Yes, tell me, who is there? Magadha. And period आपको कभी नहीं पूछा जाएगा किस period से, but you should have a nearby. Magadha was the Magadha under the 16 Mahajanpada, सबसे important kingdom, and then what is an Janpada was there? It was Magadha, and that you can remember 400 BC to 200 BC. ये कई बार आप सुनेंगे, जब तक आप ये कई बार नहीं सुनेंगे, next I said that 6 days, 7 days तक, तब तक आप you'll understand that what is in history, who is coming and who is going away. Magadha 400 BC to, and then I said that, and this is the Ganga river which is going, and then this is an Patliputra nearby. I said that Magadha. And थोड़ी सी आपको स्टोरी याद हो, कभी आइडिया हो, there is a Haranyaka dynasty, Sirisunak dynasty, Nanda dynasty, and the last one the Nanda and the Ghana Nanda. Last one who? Under the Magadha there is a last one is a Ghana Nanda, and Ghana Nanda was defeated by Chandragupta Maurya with the help of Kanishka. Sorry, Chanakya, Vishnugupta, yes, Kautilya, जो भी नाम कहें तीनों एक ही. I said that with the help of this Chandragupta Maurya, Mauryan Empire came into existence. And during the Mauryan, I said that first time, I said architectural development took place after IVC. Where is the architectural development? Yes, and the Magadha, and this is the second urbanization. Magadha से क्या start हुआ? Magad से what we have got? Second urbanization. And the Magadha, and then thereafter coming of what? Maurya, or sorry, 600 to 400 BC. And Mauryas from 400 to 200 BC. And this is the Maurya, if I say that. This is the Maurya. During the Soka, you know that the whole India has been covered till Afghanistan. So the Mauryan time. So what we have to see, I said that Mauryan architectural development. Yes, tell me, which architectural development we have to see? Mauryan after the IVC, which architectural development? Mauryan, and you know that from the Magadha and Maurya itself. Magadha and Maurya. You know that during the Vedic age, who is there? Brahmanas are looting us. ऐसे ही मजे करने के लिए बोलते रहता हूँ. Yes or no? They are looting us or not? So many cultures, rituals and all. And because of this, what is happening? Yes, tell me. The people are fed up with this. And especially, even then you can see some earlier story, the Kshatriyas' power and their, rules somewhere, the Rajas has been also somewhere interfered by the Brahmanas. And because of this, Kshatriyas were not happy. Therefore, there is a coming of, during that same period, Magadha, iske baad suddenly there is a coming of, some Buddhism and Jainism. And this Buddhism and Jainism, if we see, it is who is Mahavira and all Gautam Buddha, they are Kshatriya. They were what? Kshatriya. And they were against whom? Brahmanism. So Vedic culture ko thoda sa hataya gaya, and there is a coming of whom? Yes, tell me. Brahmanical aspect has been reduced. Vedic culture, there is a Brahmanical aspect has been reduced. And then coming of, I said that, Maurya. And then Maurya, you know that Mr. Who is there? Yes, Asoka. And the Buddhas. And then for the, memory of Buddha, commemoration of Buddha, several stupa has been formed. What has been formed? Stupa. Kya tha? Stupa, Chaitya, Vihara. What I said that? Stupa, Chaitya, Vihara. But in this time, during that period, during the Mauryas, Chaitya is not there. Remember that. Chaitya is not existing too much. Chaitya means prayer hall. Stupa, it is in a kind of what? For the memory aspect, some kind of 4 types of stupa we will see over the period. I said that it is in a kind of burial place or funerary kind of what? Condition. Stupa mein. And then the parts of the body which has been put inside the what? Yes, Buddha. That is known as a Sarir Stupa. That is known as what? Sarir Stupa. And then some object he has utilized in his life, that is skipping, that stupa become what? Paribhoga. And some kind of, what is the memory may we are making, there is a nirdeshika stupa. And suppose you have taken, आप लोग कई बार लेते होंगे, this time if I am able to get the selection, भगवान मैं आपके पास आऊंगा, and I will do that. होगा ना? You try to do this. Yes? सब लोग करते हैं कि नहीं लाइफ में, इस बार प्लीज दिस टाइम आई शुड गेट द सिलेक्शन एंड ऑल. इट इज मिस, यू आर टेकिंग व्हाट काइंड ऑफ व्हाट, आप क्या लेते हो कि मैं दिस टाइम आई विल गेट द सिलेक्शन. तो इस कारण से भी सम स्तूपा स्कैन ओवर द पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. दैट सम किंग हैज मेड इट, अंडरस्टूड इट. So several stupa, and then I said stupas, and after that where those followers are living, that is known as what? Viharas. That is known as what? So stupa, viharas, and then what comes? Palaces. And who is the palaces? Palaces में कौन था? Architectural development में. Tell me first. Palaces में who lives? King. So which are the architectural development was there? Tell me first. Stupa, vihara, palace. And then Mauryan Asoka is famous for what is writing so many things about the principle of Buddha and Dhamma on the, what I said, that pillars. Yes, several pillars also came into existence. Yes, an initial period mein where the peoples are living. Yes, tell me where this Vihara people miss the monks, the followers, saints, they are living where? In the caves, rock cut caves. What are the 5 things come during this? Yes, tell me during the Maurya. Stupa, not Chaitya later on. Stupa, Vihara, palace, pillars, and yes, tell me. Yes, rock cut caves. So these are the things we have to see during that period, the Mauryan. And after the Mauryan, just have an image. जब एक पूरी आने से पहले आप लोगों को एक पूरा पिक्चर मिल जाएगी कैसे हम लोग जा रहे हैं. Thereafter we are seeing Mauryas. Just tell me which are the 5 architectural development? Stupa, Vihara, palaces, yes, pillars, yes, rock cut. After the Maurya, you know that there is a coming of Maurya. The last ruler was Brihadratha, and it was killed by one Brahman, Senapati, Pushyamitra Shunga. And then Sunga dynasty come, and that is in Sunga is in the form of, I said, that Brahma. It is related to, I said, and then listen me, Sunga, and the same time Indo-Greece. Who comes? Who can? And just you can remember that this Sunga is in 200 BC to 100 BC. And the remain 4, that Sunga, अचानक ये पूरा क्या था? This is the Mauryan Empire. And then automatically this has been reduced. Sunga has been reduced to this much. Sunga has been reduced to this much. And then when the Mauryan Empire declined, then the others started attacking, and there is an, I said that, this side I said that, K4 Kushana, and this say, इससे छूट कर ये south में क्या grow हुआ? There is a growth of this one Andhra and all, Satvana, and there is an attack of, there is a coming of Sakas. Who has been brought? So in the post-Mauryan, which are the 5? First I said that, first 2 is, I said that, post-Mauryan period mein, yes tell me. Sakas, sorry, Sungas and what is the period of, yes tell me, what is the period? 200 BC to, and it means they are very small, yes or not? Very small. And very small again I said that, and Indo-Greek come from there. Why do the Indo-Greek people? Because you know that this region is very vulnerable always. Very vulnerable, I'll be vulnerable. Yes? And earlier the attackers are itself and they are fighting with each other itself. See, that I said that if you listen the history, answer in medieval, I say so many things, always it is vulnerable. And I said, and after this Indo-Greek and all, there is a coming of, I said that, Kushanas, Satavahanas and Saka. And there is an, I said that Kushana plus, I said, Sakas, then I said, yes tell me, Satavahanas. These are known as, I said that, post-Mauryan. These are known as, I said that. So after the Mauryan period, these are the 5, and these are Kushanas, Sakas and Satavahanas. These are BC to 300 AD. What is the period I said that? 100 BC to 300 AD. I said that after the Maurya till 300 AD it is considered as, yes, tell me? Yes, post-Mauryan. Understood? Post-Mauryan. So another architectural development, in this one, stupa started making what is in a very much in good condition. Stupa earlier made up of bricks. Now started making of what I said that. Just tell me. Stones. Bricks ko hataoge, that means they started making with the help of, and who has done? Jo Brahman tha khud ne. Sunga. He started with the itself. In the Sanchi stupa, if you see, in the Raisen district of MP, they started making what? Stone. In the Sanchi, if you go, there is 3 stupas are there. 3 stupas. And then I said that, Sara kuch aapko dikhaya jayega. And then I said that there is a coming of stone, means development in architecture in the post-Maurya. Understood? Architectural development is suddenly started getting up in which period? Post-Maurya. And after that, there is a coming of, yes, yaad ho gaya kya tha aapka? Stone is, yes, we consider, some books says the 10 lakh to 1000, but I said that 5 lakh to 1000, that you should follow. I said 5 lakh to 1000 is a stone age. And thereafter the stone age coming of, I said that in between there is an IVC, Indus Valley civilization, there is an urbanization is the major factor. Yes. And then I said that urbanization, citadel aapko pata hoga na? Always on the, it is an uplifted for the people, those who are like a king and purohitas, this kind of people, those who are living on the citadel, and then niche mein kaun rehte the general people, that is in the form of what? Towns. Again I said that. Fir humne kya kaha? Yes, tell me. After the IVC, there is a town planning. Yes. And thereafter I said, next point. Yes, IVC ke baad kya hai? Vedic age. 1500 to 1000 BC, early Vedic. And there is nothing, no development. Yaad rakhna, UPSC is asking not what it is given in the books, what you are understanding. So there is no architectural development, nothing. Except I said that Shruti, Smriti and these Vedas and all. Nothing developed. आपको सारा याद कराया जाएगा, but I said that वहां पे इसके अलावा कोई चीज डेवलपमेंट नहीं हुआ, no architecture, no sculpture, nothing as such. हाँ, music has been there. Music, architecture नहीं है, the music is there. Gandharva Veda, if you have heard about. If I say that there is an after this Vedic, early Vedic, later Vedic, I can again the later Vedic में भी देखा that there is a Rashtra word comes, yes or not? But the architectural development is not too much. Only small some palaces are making, but these palaces are आज के डेट में बनाकर दिखाया जाता है, but actually में that palaces are not actually में existing like. वो तो आज के डेट में हम लोग बना के दिखा देते हैं. Otherwise तीर भी चलता है तो देखते नहीं, they are throwing their what is an arrow, then it is coming with the different lights and all. So and thereafter coming of, yes, in the last phase of latter Vedic, what happened? Coming of Jana word. And Jana word has been formed with the help of, yes, tell me. Yes, tell me. First it is family, villages, several villages, clan, and clan together become Jana. And then Jana become very much important in which period? Early Vedic or latter Vedic? Latter Vedic. And in the latter Vedic there is a growth of, I said that, Mahajanpada, and then coming of 16 Mahajanpada, and then most important Mahajanpada is Magadha. Understood? And then second urbanization starts from Magadha. Understood? Second urbanization, iska matlab hum logon ne, we have seen in the Mauryan. We have seen what? Mauryan period is an architecture. 600 BC to 400 BC Magadha. 600 BC to 400 Magadha, and 400 BC to 200 BC, yes, tell me. Mauryas. Understood? And the Mauryas, after the Mauryas, yes, tell me. And what is in the Mauryas period, what are the architectural development? What is the architectural development? यहाँ पे ध्यान में रखना, it is not like geography or histories. There will be lots of facts. History has lots of, what are the aspects? Stupas, paras, palace, pillars, and rock cut caves. These are there. and thereafter in the Mauryan period, thereafter post-Mauryan period comes, then the stupa has been finally what has got its more importance itself by the Sunga, who is in a Brahman, itself who is in a what? Brahman. And they have supported for this, and then we have been able to see during this what I said that, and after the Sunga, there is in a Sunga Indo-Greek, and this is in a Kushana, Shaka, Satvana. During that period again, the architectural development has been taken place, but there is an immense architectural development take place. It is in the Guptas. And this is for how many periods? I said that 100 BC to 300 AD. Yes, tell me which are the 100 BC to 300 AD? Sungas, Indo-Greeks, and then in the upper Kushanas, and then eastern side Satvahanas, and then western side. यहाँ आपने देखा होगा रुद्र दमन and all, and then Gautami Putra Satkarni, the famous the ruler of Satvahanas and all. So I said that this is the era of this one, and then you can be able to see Satvahana period. There is an Amravati stupa. If you have heard about, there is an in the nearby Krishna river, and then Nagarjun Sagar Lake के पास, I said that Nagarjun Konda, Amravati. These are the stupa, the famous stupa, and then famous stupa which has been found very higher. So we will come and discuss also. So during the Satvahana period, can you say that there is a lots of growth of these stupas and all? So after the Satvahana, the famous golden age of India came, and is Guptas. Who came? Guptas. And याद रखते रहिएगा, without remembering this data you cannot make a conceptual clarity. And Guptas come from 300 AD to 550 AD. Guptas period is just, tell me fast.